Rows of corn and tomatoes, beans climbing up the wire. Sunday supper came to life.
Hey guys, welcome back. Bushcraft. Heading out here to get ready for our planting of my jalapenos in the 5-bucket challenge. See here, we have some. We're gonna have to take these flowers off of here, but first we gotta get the soil where we want it. So I am going to be putting some fertilizer in each of these buckets. I've already got soil in each and every one of them with some weeds. And again, this being the first day I'm getting my plants into the dirt. Unfortunately, with our growing season up here, I have to plant my seeds inside to get a jump start because we don't have that long of a growing season, especially this year. This is some 10-10-10 fertilizer. It's good to get a good jump start. Yeah, we're gonna not do those ones right there, just do these ones here. There we go. We'll dump some in this bed over here. That's my tomato bed. But what we're going to do first is break up this dirt, work in that fertilizer. Bring you guys over here. It is actually raining right now, so hopefully it doesn't mess up things. Bring you back down here. Sorry about all the shaking. I'm trying to adjust this on the fly, so to speak. Hey, don't get too wet. There we go. Here's our bucket. We got our fertilizer going in there. Take out the weeds as we see them. Some more there. There we go. We got that fertilizer worked in there. Maybe some roots and things in there, but that's okay. This is still really good soil. Take my thing here. Move the dirt to the side. Squeeze the end of the pot. Try to get them out. As you can see, the roots here are ready to go. Drop that in there like so. Break away some of that soil a little bit. Let that get some good new soil around that plant. Shake off that dirt. And you see this flower here. We want to pinch that off because we want this to concentrate on growing, not producing fruit at this moment. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. Rinse and repeat. Hopefully my phone doesn't freak out because it's getting wet. And it's falling over. It wasn't raining until I come out here and decide to start doing this. There we go. Again, do the same. Dig a hole. Have enough room for that pot to fit in there. Squeeze the bottom. Come on out. Dang it. Yeah, this one's really root down. Look at that. Try to break this up a little bit. Careful of the roots. Get that in there. Again, break this up. Might have to go down a little bit more. There we go. Move the soil around there like this. There we go. there you have it. We got 2 down, many to go. These are all, like I said, these are all jalapenos. Um, move to the next one. Work our soil in here. Let fertilizer in. The thing with buckets, when you do the buckets, and by the way, I guess I should talk about this. We are entered in the 5-gallon bucket challenge by Outdoors with Big Mac or Big Matt, and he put this on, and we're supposed to start with seeds, which I kind of did, but I had to start them inside because of my growing season and whatnot. So we're starting with our saplings like that. Put that in there. Again, break this around the side so we get some growth going. Do this number. And like in the other ones, we're going to pinch off these flowers like so, because we want this plant to focus on getting big and strong. Do the same over here to these ones I forgot to do. And there'll be people screaming, "That's where you're going to get your peppers." Yeah, but we don't want a little bitty plant with a couple peppers. We want a big plant with a bunch of peppers. Okay, we're going to move our way over here. Shake, blow the water off my screen here. Again, do the same over here. Loosen that soil up. Put that fertilizer in the soil a little bit. Now, there's a lot of people already doing this challenge, and they've already started with seeds and everything. Again, if I started with seeds, I would be so far behind in my plants that I wouldn't get a very good harvest. Ooh, look at the root down there. So, again, I have to plant my seeds inside ahead of time under the grow light to get them a head start. I've got tomatoes I got to do, but tomatoes are going to go in their raised bed. Work this down really good. Now with buckets, you have to fertilize a little bit more. The reason being is uh, the water doesn't set in the ground. It runs straight through the bottom of the bucket because we put holes in there for drainage. So that being the case, the fertilizer, when you fertilize your garden in a raised bed and whatnot, it stays in the soil longer. Here it runs straight out. Like if it's raining, there's fertilizer, it'll run straight out the bottom. It doesn't stay in the soil as long. Okay. Move over to the next one here. And if I was doing tomatoes in here, I would actually put some pulverized gypsum in here. That way it is good for getting rid of blossom and root. There we go. Move this over here. Let's drop this one in here. And this one has flowers, so let's go ahead and take those out. so. There we go. Break the top up again. And once this takes off, what I'll do is I'll trim off these leaves at the bottom so that it can concentrate more on what's up here. Okay, let's hop over to this side. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, I'm going to be doing a voiceover probably. Now, if you guys are wanting to do this challenge, depending on your growing area, like up here in the north, we can't very well do, we don't have as long as a growing season as you guys down south. So, yeah, this is why I have to grow my plants inside, as I said before. There we go. Now my soil is a mixture of my garden soil. It also has remnants of some rabbit goodies, rabbit poop from a couple years ago. So that helps. It's good fertilizer for that. Usually I take the soil out and I amend it with other things. This year I just don't have the time and I don't have the resources for it. So it is what it is. We've got one more pepper and then we'll be done with our jalapenos. One weed here. Let's get rid of this. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. There we go. Again, we're going to break this soil up because it's been sitting out here all year. This will be the only time I put this 10-10-10 fertilizer in here. Eventually, I have some other stuff that I've gotten from a local guy around here that makes his own fertilizer, and I will be using that. Hopefully, I will see him this year at the food summit again, and maybe we can actually get an interview in this year. Again, we have flowers. Let's do away with those. There we go. Let me clean this up a little bit. Okay. There you have it, guys. This is my jalapeno growing station. As you can see, it is just a bunch of 2x4s stuck together. This will probably be the last year. I might be able to get one more year out of it and I'll rebuild it. I have another design I want to work on with this. But for now, that's good enough. But if you're interested in this, hold on. Let me get into the garage here and wipe my phone off. Okay, guys, we're back in the house, or not in the house, in the garage here. If you're wanting to join this collaboration, not much you need to know is just use a 5-gallon bucket. You poke some holes in it, more like drill some holes, but poke some holes in it, fill it with dirt, put seeds in it. It has to be tomatoes, peppers, or potatoes. Now, again, there is some leniency for me because I'm up here in the north where we don't get as much growing season as those in the south. So I have grown mine from seed in the house and then transported them to the buckets like you just seen. Now, other than that, there's not much rules or anything. Just try to share out your other people who's in the collaboration. So I'm going to try to find as many as I can that is doing this collaboration, and I'll post their links in the description below. Um, Again, the host of this is Outdoors with Big Matt. I'll put his link down below. Actually, I'll just put it up here in the title. So if you're interested, please join us. It's all about coming together and growing stuff. Main thing. Until next time, like always, God bless.